who is pushing too much that they're giving during this time from a commercial perspective. And he said, who was doing that before? And that's a good gauge to figure out, like, was giving in their kind of mission before or not. And so I think that's an interesting way to look at it. It's like, okay, like if you were always in kind of that giving kind of mode, then continue that, but don't just start marketing yourself to market now because you're giving during, tough times. And so I think that's kind of in line with what you're saying. And I think that's really, really interesting.
Yeah. I also would like to say, I really think we work with people on change and improving. And I really try to give people a really broad, they can change. Now, people don't, their bedrock doesn't change, but as long as what they're trying to do is within the scope of understanding and reason from where they started, I think we're always, I want to encourage people to learn and change and evolve and improve. And so I would say, yes, and things like a pandemic, when you're all of a sudden at home alone for all this time, and you're sort of like, wow, this really tells me about what kind of community I've built for myself. And going forward, the gift I'm going to give myself is to do a better job. 10 degrees by 10 degrees by 10 degrees, 2 more calls, 5 more thank yous, whatever it takes. And I think those little changes, it's like the first time you decided not to be, in my case, like the roly-poly kid everybody thought you were. It was like 6th grade, and I ran my first mile, and I was like, I think I even didn't believe I could do it myself, because I feel like I thought of myself the way other people thought of me, and I started running a mile every day before school because I was like, I have to be something other than what I've let myself, heard about myself. So I would say those little incremental changes, like if somebody uses a pandemic to suddenly find community and find give before you get, like, put me in line cheering for them.
Right.